Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's 5-minute Chicagoland Real Estate Update. I'm Joe Enzbigilis with the Enzbigilis and Tierney Group of Keller Williams Experience, and I'm extraordinarily grateful to be here today, earning my spot as your economist of choice for the Chicagoland real estate market. Today, we're going to dive into supply and demand and month supply. Supply and demand is an important conversation for buyers and sellers because supply and demand drives everything real estate, everything from prices to market time, you name it. Supply and demand is the driver behind all of the real estate statistics that we track. Okay, month supply of inventory is something I talk about a lot. It's a key metric that tells us whether we're in a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market. So month supply of inventory is the definition of that would be at the current sales rate. As of today, if no new listings came on the market, how long would it take for every single available listing to sell? And that metric will tell us if it's 5 months, then we're in a balanced market. If it's anything less than 5 months, we're in a seller's market. If it's anything more than 5 months of inventory, we are in a buyer's market. So I'm going to focus in on Cook County and DuPage County. That's where most of our clients are based out of. And I want to keep this under 5 minutes for you guys, so you get plenty of value. Cook County's up first. Right now in Cook County, we have 2.2 months supply of inventory. Okay, really interestingly, in Cook County right now, there's only 15,383 properties for sale, and that's the lowest number at any given point in time that we've had in the past 2 years. In fact, it's 20% lower than it was at this time last year. Number of new listings in Cook County is also down about 20% from this time last year. So as you can see, Cook County, we're in a very solid seller's market. I expect that unless we have an uptick in inventory in the spring, we're going to be stuck in this type of market for quite a while in Cook County. Next up is DuPage County. So we had a recession, a housing recession, from about beginning of August 2022 until end of December 2022. And I know it didn't seem like it, but recession just means a slowdown in the housing market. We definitely experienced that from August to December 2022, particularly in DuPage County. The number of sales in that time period between the beginning of August and end of December 2022 was extraordinarily low, historically low for DuPage County. And we're continuing to see that trend as we go forward into the spring market of 2023. Right now, DuPage County, we only have 1.3 months supply of inventory on the market. We desperately need inventory in DuPage County. Last year at this time, we had about 2,500 homes for sale. Compared to this year, at the end of January, we're down to 1,981. So we're down about 20% in listing inventory year over year in DuPage County. DuPage was definitely hit the hardest by the housing recession, and there's a lot of buyers that are still waiting to find the right property in DuPage County as a result of that. Interest rates skyrocketed on a 30-year fixed mortgage between August and December of 2022. A lot of buyers took some time off, waiting for interest rates to come back down. As of today, interest rates on a 30-year fixed mortgage are down into the low sixes, which is below the historical average of 7.1%. So these buyers are still very active. Our lender partners are reporting an uptick in pre-approvals, which is a leading indicator that there's going to be a lot more buyers entering the marketplace in this spring market of 2023. So you combine the uptick in buyers, the new pre-approvals, the large amount of buyers that are still in the market and haven't been able to find a place in DuPage County with 1.3 months of inventory. And you can imagine what the climate of that market is like for buyers right now in 2023. In fact, if you are considering selling a home and you're anywhere in DuPage County, particularly in Downers Grove, we need to have a conversation, because this may be the best time in history to sell your property in DuPage County. So moving forward with that, DuPage is going to see a really aggressive seller's market, easily all the way through June. We don't really know, nobody has a crystal ball. We don't know what's going to happen with the economic recession that's obviously looming. I would expect that there's going to be some downward pressure on housing probably by mid-June or so, if things continue on the trajectory that they're on right now. But right now is the best time in history to sell your house in DuPage County. There's just no inventory available, and there's so many buyers out there that are looking for their next home. In fact, we're down 600 new listings in DuPage County from 2 years ago. 600 fewer available properties from 2 years ago. This is going to lead to prices going up, which is really interesting, because if you watch the national news, that is not the story that you're hearing. And in a lot of other areas of the country, that's not their reality. But real estate is hyper local. So we need to be having conversations about your neighborhood, your local market, and resisting the urge to follow along with the narrative of the national news, because they're reporting national news. They're not reporting what's happening in your neighborhood. So the best way to accomplish that is for us to get on a phone call. Let me know if there's anything in the world I can do to help you, anything you have questions on. 630-297-5429. Grateful to be here. Can't wait to talk to you soon. Have a nice one.